How's it going, guys and gals? Glad you could make it for some more radical retro turtle toy talk. Now if you have a calendar handy, looking at the current month will give you a clue as to who we will be taking a look at. That's right, over the next 30 days we will be taking several looks at the many beautiful faces of Ms. April O'Neil. Even to the most casual of turtle fans, April O'Neil needs no introduction. Aside from the guys in green and their master Splinter, there is not a more central character than April. She appears in every continuity, cartoons, comics, movies, whatever. Being one of the most central characters in each of the Turtleverses, this of course translated into a ton of different figures. The first Playmates April O'Neil figure came in the very first wave of 10 figures in 1988. While there are a few minor paint variations on our first figure, such as the appearance or disappearance of the blue stripe on her sides or the word press above her left breast pocket, the mold and color scheme remained the same on all of them. The April O'Neil here is a 25th anniversary re-release, which is the exact same figure as the original with the exception of the copyright date on her backside. As the New York Channel 6 news reporter, April O'Neil is wearing the same solid yellow jumpsuit and white boots and belt that she wears in the 1987 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. On her upper back the word Turtles is painted. She has 8 points of articulation, swiveling at the neck, shoulders, elbows, waist, and hips. Her stance and general position are a bit wonky, so it can take a little work to get her to stand up at times. The first April O'Neil's accessories are far less over the top than a lot of the other figures in the first Playmates line. She comes with a camcorder, a gun, a wireless microphone, a TMNT portable computer, and a ninja star. Due to the formation of her right hand and the fact that her left palm is almost completely open, the mic is the easiest thing to get her to hold. The gun is actually concealable in the camcorder. While it doesn't look like it completely fits in, I find that the angle that the gun goes into the camcorder enables a better pose with the camcorder. It looks more like she's actually using it. The star is just that, and is the exact same shuriken that the original 4 Turtles, Splinter, and Shredder come with. However, things get a little confusing with the portable computer. Have you ever seen a fully functional laptop with no keyboard or monitor, particularly in the 80s? It really comes across more like a briefcase. You can fit the ninja star in easily, as well as the mic. Jump ahead a couple of years, and April O'Neil returned to toy shelves with a much more noticeable paint update. The jumpsuit on this version is still yellow, but has orange boots, belt, and details. The body sculpt and accessories are identical to those of the previous April O'Neil figure, but this re-release features an entirely new head sculpt. Playmates had decided to go with a more cartoon-accurate head, giving April wavier hair and a more made-up face. This sculpt would be once again used to make the green-suited April O'Neil that came with the Channel 6 news van in 1993. The problem now is that this vehicle is pretty rare and really expensive, so I'll have to save that one for another day. In 1993, rather than just another reissue, April O'Neil got an entire remake. As an entirely newly sculpted figure, she was released only as April. This April still has a bright yellow jumpsuit and has purple highlights all over it. A few details are added, like a zipper on the front of her jumpsuit, more stylish boots, a wristwatch, and even painted fingernails. April gives up a point of articulation as her waist does not swivel like the previous figures. Her upper body has a similar pose to that of the figures before her, but her legs are straighter, which makes standing her up a lot easier. April comes with a ton of accessories, a lot of which are remakes of the earlier April ONeil gear. She has a crook-catching camcorder, a 52mm Newsmaker Special, a microphone, and a tape player. She also comes with a leg holster for holding her Newsmaker Special, and a Babe belt that can hold her microphone and tape player. So what's the only major flaw with any of this? She can't hold any of her equipment. If you're lucky, you might get the Newsmaker Special to kind of rest in her right hand, but that's it. While I'm thankful for the holster and belt for holding most of her equipment, we're out of luck for the camcorder. So if you ever add April to your collection, put the camcorder in a safe place. When the 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon came out, there were, of course, figures. And was anyone at all surprised to see April ONeil in the first wave? Like most other characters in the second cartoon series, April's backstory is a lot like that of the original Mirage comic. April ONeil in this continuity is not a news reporter, but is instead a lab tech assistant to none other than Baxter Stockman. After everything goes down with Baxter, she runs her antique store full-time. 2003 April ONeil has a completely different look than her first toy line counterparts. She's now a green-eyed redhead, unlike her brunette, blue-eyed predecessors. She also has a more modern style about her, trading in a brightly colored jumpsuit for more modern clothing, including a purple midriff and baggier cargo pants. Think early WWF Lita minus the T-back and tattoos. This April swivels at the neck, shoulders, waist, and hips, more or less the same way as the mini versions of the previous April figures. The 2003 April ONeil's accessories are a large part of what makes this figure totally worth your while. She comes with a laptop computer that actually looks like a laptop this time, and a drain pipe that she wields as a weapon. Best of all though, she comes with two fully articulated and fully functional Mouser robots. Each one has swiveling hips and neck, as well as chomping action. What awesome inclusions for this fabulous figure. These four basic versions of April ONeil are only the tip of the iceberg. April had many groovy gimmick figures over the years that we will definitely take a look at over the next 30 days as we celebrate the month of April and her many beautifully babelicious toys.